Y'all gotta understand, man. This is not the first time I'm at the rodeo, but you gotta understand, when you're going through a recession, you can't spend nothing.
Tow operators can detect economic stress early because transportation reacts quickly to changes in fuel, credit, repairs, and consumer spending.
You can't spend nothing. The minute that you start to overspend or you make a lot of money one day, you don't know how it's gonna be the next day. You never know what the next month holds. You never know what the next day holds.
When oil shocks raise operating costs and household credit tightens, drivers postpone repairs, miss payments, and keep failing vehicles on the road.
You don't spend everything, especially when you see things in the country is slowing down. You see the stock market is going up too much. You see junk or metals is at an all-time high.
Towing depends on steel, fuel, and heavy equipment. When oil, metals, and operating costs rise together, every recovery becomes more expensive before customers even notice.
I'm telling you, man, this is how it starts. Oil go up too high. This go up too high. This is how it starts. We're going through a recession, y'all. You just better know how to prepare for it.
Commodity prices influence repair costs, replacement parts, and salvage values. As economic pressure builds, more damaged vehicles are written off instead of repaired.
Running your own company, you're gonna have to work. You're gonna have to build stuff. You're gonna have to make things work. You're gonna have to do things for cheap. You're gonna have to put trucks together. You're gonna have to do it. It's just the way that it works, you know. And y'all, you know, when I was younger, my pop telling me that, I used to get that, man, we got built another truck. Damn, we got built another truck. Damn, this truck is messed up because we built this truck, now we got built another. And that's how you recoup your money. You know, you can't just buy everything straight out. I'm giving you game. Don't buy everything straight out. I'm looking to buy another tow truck, but I'm looking to buy something in between a 97 and a 2005.
I'm looking for a 97 to 2005 tow truck because they're simpler to work on, parts are easier to find, and the upfront cost is usually much lower than buying a newer truck.
I want to pay a whole bunch of insurance, on-hook insurance.
On-hook insurance protects the customer's vehicle while it's hooked to your tow truck. If that vehicle is damaged during loading, towing, or unloading, this is the coverage that may pay for the loss, depending on the policy.
I don't know another way. My dad, we built the house, we built the truck, we built the, you know, when you working for yourself, you have to work 1,000,000 hours. There's no other way to understand how to make it work but working 1,000,000 hours. You can't pay nobody to take the slack off. And if you pay somebody, they might not do things the right way, and you're running a little business. You can't risk them not doing things the right way. When you're running a towing company, you're running any type of business that is a 2 to 3 man show, you're gonna work a lot. Don't get discouraged by that. You know what I mean? Actually, it builds character. You know what I mean? It makes you know who you are. But when you sit up there and say, well, I'm trying to do this, I'm trying to do that, delegate and work is great. And you gotta know when you need to do it, because that kills a lot of business owners too. Not delegating enough work. But at the same point in time, you have to understand, when you first start, for the first 6 years, you're not even right to delegate work. If you get a whole bunch of work and you're like, oh, I need more people. No, you might have a whole bunch of work for 6 months. After that 6 months is over, you might have no more work. You have to be business savvy. You gotta see, okay, I have a lot of work for the last 2 years. Now I happen to bring somebody in. I'm making people wait all the time. You don't bring somebody in the minute that you get work, because that might slow down. I try to tell people this all the time, man. When you're running your own business, you know, miss me with the Benzes and the Bentleys and the Prada shoes and the Gucci shoes. I know a lot about it. Miss me with it. You have to save money. You have to penny pinch. You have to build things. You know what I mean? Tow trucks not built.
And that's the end of this tow. Until the next call, stay safe and keep the wheels turning.